I blundered my queen in a winning position, so I guess you could say that I officially played the Botez Gambit. Since I do explain each move that is in this game, it actually could give you some good lessons. The first lesson it gives is that it explains how to play against a Rosalimo with your Sicilian defense. Number 2, it shows that we're all human and stronger players blunder pieces too, even their lady. Number 3, it shows the tenacity of my opponent still playing on until the end of the game. So watch and enjoy. And he has it at 10 minutes. Honestly, I wouldn't mind doing like a 10-5 here. I wouldn't mind doing like a 10-5 here so that I can explain my moves. But let's continue on going. So I'm a Sicilian player. And so I'm going to do the Sicilian. And I'm a knight to c6 Sicilian player. And he plays the Rosalimo. Which now I decided to... I used to play g6 a lot, but I decided to do the move d6 because I feel like I get better structures, definitely a better pawn structure. And so they're going to do the move h3 to prevent me from ever going to bishop to g4. So we are going to do a bishop to d7. Oh, the server restarts in 20 minutes? Okay, that makes sense. So that's why he didn't do an increment. Gotcha. So I have two options here. I can recapture with the bishop or I can recapture with the pawn. I usually recapture with the pawn because it makes the position more dynamic. And then my next move is going to be doing e5. After the move e5, so I could do actually a lot of moves here. We're gonna go to the safe route. I know in a last game, I did like bishop e7, do g5. You can attack very easily with the black structure here, and it's actually masters have played it. But we could do the move f5, which is pretty solid, pretty simple. Knight to c6, bishop e7, castle kingside. What do you think is the best way for a beginner to learn and read books? The best way, first of all, you just gotta sit down, get a chessboard and read the book and follow the positions inside the book. Secondly, I already told y'all, we're just gonna do knight to c6, bishop e7 and castle. But secondly, the best way for you to learn is just keep on analyzing your mistakes. I'm thinking I can fianchetto. I kind of like fianchettoing in this position, but I didn't go that deep into the theory here. So we're just going to do a quick bishop e7, which I think is fine too, and castle and kingside. It seems correct. I don't see nothing wrong with it, so we're just going to go with it. You didn't look at my joke. What joke? You have auto promote. Wait a minute. What joke? What joke? What joke? Why is the king afraid of going to the doctor? He doesn't like being checked. That's hilarious. You know what? New joke. There you go. That's being pinned. It's replacing my pin. Somebody that actually listened to me and participated. I appreciate it. Not a belly laugh, so we're going to have to try harder on that joke. Nice game. Thank you. Thank you. What do you think is the best? Okay. I love how in-depth you're explaining things today. I think this will help lower rank play. Yeah. And that's why I'm doing it. That's why I'm doing it today. Because I'm primarily a teacher more than just a guy that plays chess on the internet. So we're in this middle game here, and I got a few thoughts that I could do. And they're playing pretty fast too. They're playing pretty fast. So maybe we can just think more than them and actually consider our moves. So rook to b8, we got a5 because their main threat is doing b4. Their main threat is definitely doing b4. So I feel like that's something to reply to. I can't do rook to b8 because after b4 still, c takes on b4, a takes on b4, rook takes on b4, rook takes on a7. There's not really a tactic that I can do at the end of that. And I don't really even think that I'm better at the end of that. I still have this capture. Let's just consider all of them. You always got to consider all your captures in the center here. And yeah, no, we're just going to do the solid move and respond. I'm going to have to play a little bit quicker, so I won't have time to actually dive right on deep to my calculations. But I will be calculating these checks, captures, and threats in this position. Are you doing a game review? Yeah, I'll do a game review afterwards to see if I'm losing or winning here. have fun, find a friend at the same level, and smile. Yeah, that's a good way to do it too. That's a more like fun way to do it. That's a more fun way to do it. And just a reminder, the person who gifts the top gifters, the top 3 gifters on TikTok, and the people who pay for the subscription will get the TTS during my streams on TikTok. And thank you for following. I appreciate that, Ram. So this is a pretty solid position. A5. There's nothing really going on here. I'm not going to do a move like D5 anytime soon because this knight can pretty much capture on E5. If I capture, then that D6 pawn is a huge hole. And I'm thinking maybe, weirdly enough here, I'm thinking I could do F5 since they didn't capture this pawn. Usually theory is like capturing that pawn at least with the E pawn. But I'm thinking I could do F4 and have a huge attack on the king side. So my gut is telling me it. And that's what we're going to go for. If it's wrong, so be it. That's just a learning lesson from us. But we are going to go for this attack since the center is closed. And one of the principles in chess is if the center is closed, make sure your opponent knows. No, I'm just playing. The chess principle is if the center is closed, then you usually want to attack on the flank. And so this queen side flank is not what we're strong at. Most of my pieces are already on the king side anyway. So why not just do, and these moves are coming pretty fast too. H6, I don't think they can even move the bishop back. They have to take the knight because after we do H6, bishop H4, G5, they're already losing a piece. Rating coming from Canty. Oh, snap, for real? Dang, thank you for telling me it. I'm gonna be readying up. I'm gonna be readying up. All right, so they're capturing the knight. I could do rook takes on F6. That is a move, which I can like decide to rook lift because they are technically helping me. Dang, he rated with 245 viewers. Bro, GM Canty, you're the GOAT, man. And that was a fun collaboration. We're gonna have to do another one. And Nanami's in here too. So we got 2 streamers to shout out. We got Nanami and we have GM Canty. We have Nanami and GM Canty. Let's go. Dang, I'm probably gonna lose this game, but you know, it's worth it for these top streamers. Man, I'll be learning from y'all, man. So I appreciate all the support on Twitch because I'm still trying to get my bearings. So thank you. I appreciate it. Let's go. Kenny with the assist. I know. We're playing basketball today.
I'm just followed.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So after rook takes on F6, they do have this move knight to G4. And that's the only move that I really don't care that much about. I mean, and by when I say that, I mean, I do care about it. And I have to like try to figure out a right response for it.
Sweetheart Drunk just followed.
Sweetheart Drunk is a crazy name. But anyway, so we're just gonna do, so one thing about attacking the king side is that you have to decide 2 things. First of all, you got to decide if you're going to be attacking with the pieces or are you going to be attacking with the pawn storm. And so generally that's what I was looking at, like formations that I can attack their king side with my pieces. And I really didn't see that many. Plus this move queen going to H5 was pretty annoying too. Chess.com server going down in 10 minutes. Yeah, thank you. I seen that. We're going to try to get this a 10-minute game done, but if it goes down while we're playing this game, I guess it's going to be a draw.
Jake 9180 just followed.
So queen H5 is a very, very annoying move. And with an annoying move, we're going to have to do a separate annoying move. First of all, just to be a little bit accurate, we're going to do rook to B8 first because queen to H5 isn't really a threat. Queen to H5, I'm going to repeat this. Queen to H5 isn't really a threat. And secondly, we might be thinking about either queen E8, just playing a good endgame with 2 bishops, which, I mean, I don't mind rolling like that. That's just generally what I do. Or we could do g6 and actually go for the attack, which now that I'm looking at g6, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna actually go for the attack, ignore all my instincts of trying to do a simple queen trade. So now we're in another position and we need to like start storming with our pawns, but I don't want their knight going here. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to do h5. We're going to do h5 here. h5, g5, g4, and just start pawn storming up my opponent very aggressively. Cheeky Monkey, thank you for the follow. I love your chess tips. Thank you, Jake. I mean, thank you, Pra. I appreciate it. Music Chess, man, I see you. Kook to live, I see you. Let's get it. Let's keep on going. And thinking Twitch more. What do you mean? Yeah, I'm playing Franz right now. Just followed you. Seem cool. Thank you. Does he read chat? I'm reading it right now. When will you be playing Christo? Pretty soon. We're just setting up the collaboration.
Spiny Watson 411 just followed.
So the opponent is trying to move all their pieces to the queen side. I mean, to the king side. So these next moves might be a little bit inaccurate, but they're going to get the job done. So this is the pattern that I've seen. The quickest one. If there's a quicker one, then they're gonna have to show me. And even if we don't get a full attack on their king, as long as we can get like an open position for both of our bishops, because their knights generally is better at closed positions than our bishops. If we can get a bigger attack and then get some type of advantage afterwards, then we're doing good. We're gonna clutch it up. Oh, they won't finish. What do you mean we won't finish? We're going to try to finish. I don't care what y'all say. Hey, if the evaluation tells me that I'm winning here, I'm taking that. I'm taking that win. Weirdly enough, I'm thinking about stuff like, for example, the queen, the knight is pretty much useless at these squares. So their best moves might actually be like moving this rook somewhere and like rerouting their knight to a better square. Or they're going to have to like commit to a move like G3.
Drunk just followed.
And if they have to commit to a move like G3, that's kind of crazy because I have the move bishop takes on H3. So even G3 might not even be the best move. I don't know. This might already be lost for letting me get the F4 move. Oh, so now I got en passant option. The en passant option is there. So en passant, maybe like knight takes here I'm thinking is their plan. Or queen can take to attack my G pawn here. And then I can push up. So I don't have that much time to actually consider all these moves.
Evolbest just followed.
Yeah, I don't have that much time. So if en passant, they can't take back with the pawn because I could take this H pawn. So let me see what they're going to do actually. After en passant. Let me see their moves. So I can push up maybe? Put the king to the side. Yeah, we're gonna put the king to the side. I don't like the queen being on the same file as my queen, as my king. All right, so they're definitely opening up the position, and that should favor me, right? That should favor me. Once I start asking y'all questions, just know I'm very unsure. All right, so game time is over. It's time to like start really thinking about the next moves. Game time is over. It's time to start thinking. What does white have here? Well, they are getting some activity with this knight move or this rook move. So they do have something. This is probably the best option, or I was just going to slowly crimp down on their position. So we're gonna be a little bit annoying here, because there's nothing wrong in chess with being a little bit annoying. Yeah, we're gonna be just a tiny bit annoying. Just a tiny bit. They might not like it, but we definitely do. We definitely do. And I got under 1 minute, and I'm gonna treat him very seriously in this position. Treat him very seriously. And I did see this option. I did see this. I didn't think that it was good, though. He's a very aggressive player, and I'm giving him exactly what he wants. But I think I have a few more checks in my arsenal. Maybe not. Yeah, this is definitely... No. Should I just... I could go super solid right now. Oh, crap. Gonna do that. I forgot I'm down in material. I mean, I forgot I'm down on time. I'm gonna have to play this very strategically, though, because if I don't, then I could possibly be losing. But I'm thinking I'm in a winning position. That's my thought. But I still have to show. I still gotta show the work. Thank you for the subscription, Nanami. I appreciate it. You're the GOAT. H1, rate my joke. Zachary, where's your joke? H1 has kids, so it's funny. Wow. Okay. Bro, Zachary, chess players do not have kids. Is it the mate joke? Because I think we already had that one. He's not a chess player. He is a chess master. Hey, I appreciate it. Why do you, oh yeah, we already had that one. That didn't make me laugh either, so you're gonna have to try a little bit harder. Just a little bit harder. Okay, so they went pretty passive with this next move, which we got 30 seconds left, so we might be losing on time. We're gonna make them work hard for it if we're gonna be losing on time, though. Now we got some threats. Oh, that was just a queen. Dang it, good game. That was just a queen. Why did I do that? Just blindness. I hate going down on time. No. Free queen. Come on, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. I gotta... Yeah, good job on that. Good job. He finally got a win. Good job, bro. That was just a big chess blindness right there. Yeah, that was just a free queen. I didn't expect him to play that. He literally blundered his queen to get the dub, even though I was completely winning. Completely winning. 6 + 6. And he got the dub. Good job.